Hello, my name is Karène and I currently work at the Royal Alberta Museum. I've had different job postings, for example, the City of Edmonton, the provincial parks, and also different managerial experiences as well. When I worked for the provincial park in Slave Lake, I was in a managerial position, and there was this gentleman that came to the booth along with his wife, and she was diabetic and her insulin levels were actually quite low, and he was highly in distress. And my manager wasn't around, and it was not on the reference books of what to do for the manual. The first thing I did is I called 911 and I took action in the situation, and I was there to provide anything that she needed. I went to the fridge, looked for sugar, for example, to help her with her diabetes, held her infant baby that was crying, and it took over an hour for the emergency response unit to arrive, but when they did, thankfully she was becoming more responsive, and it ended to be a really great day for me. So I was happy to be there in that situation for that family. One of the things that I do during my spare time is I'm a dancer. And I tend to find that sometimes when you become overconfident, that's when you can make mistakes. And there's been times on stage when I'm like, I know this routine, I can do it. And then I fail miserably. But the ticket is to fail, but to make it look really good so nobody knows that you actually did it. So the experience that I've done through dancing translates really well to the work environment. For example, I am a very self-disciplined person, as well as I'm able to carry forward into a presentation or a task that I do and make it look good, even if there might be mistakes along the way. I also am in part responsible for organizing events. One particular one that I'm very proud of, I poured my heart and soul. It had my flair, my ideas. I collaborated with a whole bunch of people that had different talents to bring it all together into this beautiful vision, and at the end everybody enjoyed it. They said it was one of the best events they've ever been. And the second one that I was tasked to do, my supervisor said, "Oh, Karène, you're so tasked and detail-oriented, you need to scale down." And she said, "I want you to make it as general, as simple as you can." And it was hard feedback for me to take because I am perfectionist at heart. And I said, okay, I will do what you want me to. And in the end, the event didn't end up being that great, wasn't well organized, and there wasn't a huge interest from the public. So what I learned from that experience is that I need to be more assertive, confidence in my vision, and also learn to say no to my supervisor and explain the reasons why I learn and do things the way that I do.